So guys, it's Dope Strings. I'm here to bring you another video. Man, I just got out of the shower, bro. I must say, man, it don't feel good when you done for the day and you done took a shower and it's still early and it's like, man, you got the rest of your day left to just do whatever, man. Hey, I need to look at. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need to look at some videos on how to polish wheels. That's why I want to learn how to polish wheels myself and not go to someone. I can't, because I really can't find anyone that's like near the house in Alabama and near the house in Georgia. But yeah, this video is basically for the people that's trying to buy a truck right now. I'm speaking to the drivers at Prime, or people, yeah, basically the drivers at Prime. I actually got a question for someone. I'm going to find this out for you guys. I got a question that I'm thinking. I got it in my head right now. I'm not gonna let you know until I get further in the video. But this is for drivers that are at Prime and they can't decide whether they want to lease purchase a truck from Prime or they want to go the route I went, which is I went and bought a truck from Pedigree. I went through an actual equipment financing company and bought my truck. I went through Prime dealer that, you know, they sell the trucks that they take out of the fleet. They have warranties on them and stuff like that. But yeah, should you go Success or should you go Pedigree? That's basically Success versus Pedigree. Because when I bought my truck, it was like either or. Which will benefit me the most? It's like I wanted a new truck, but at the same time, I wanted a new truck, and like since I've been at Prime a while, the down payment is what is it, like? It was 14,000. I think yeah, my down payment would have been like it would have been only 9,000, but that's on a bare bones truck. It's not on a truck with extras, because you know you gotta pay extras up front. Or if if you're leasing the truck and the lease is long enough, you can roll the accessories or whatever. I'm calling accessories, but the add-ons or whatever you're trying to do to your brand new truck, you can add that into the payments every week that you're leasing with the leasing the truck. Hopefully I explained that. You can roll the payments from the add-ons that you have on a new truck order into your current lease. If your current lease is long enough, like you got a ways out before you end that lease. If that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense for you guys. But anyways, yeah, that's my dilemma that I had when I was buying my truck. Like, it's like, do I want to be tied to Prime? Just I can't go anywhere. Well, you technically can go somewhere with that truck. But the company has to be willing to make the payment straight to Prime before you get paid. And you can take the truck out of Prime if you get third party financing also, which is like that's the dilemma I had. Like, third party financing, you gotta do third party financing if you go buy a truck. So it's like you're gonna run into the obstacle anyways. It's like if you want to do it now or you want to do it later. But it's also some other benefits to actually buying a truck. Buying a truck through Pedigree, man, you building business credit. I've talked to some other drivers that have bought trucks through Pedigree. The truck popped up on their business side. I don't know if it's gonna take a while for it to pop up on my business side, because mine's personally hasn't popped up on my business side of my credit. I got other things on my business side of credit, but the truck hasn't popped up yet. It popped up on my personal. They said, and some of the drivers said it popped up on their personal. Some drivers said it didn't. So I'm guessing it depends on the finance company. I can't help you with that one, because I don't know all the finance companies that Prime uses. You might be able to ask for a list or something, but I don't know. And Prime, I keep saying Prime, Pedigree. Even though it's the same company, yes, Pedigree and Prime are the same company. But Pedigree is the dealership part. But the Pedigree, even though they only send your credit app to lenders that have finance other drivers with similar credit profiles, so you have a better chance of getting approved. And they work with all credits, man, all credits. I would ask if you have any questions about your I would ask about any. I would ask. Don't get I got so much running through my hair right now about this video, but ask before you actually freaking have them submit your credit. Ask about anything that you have on your credit, because you don't want that inquiry on your credit. I mean, you can always delete an inquiry, but you don't want that inquiry on your credit report if it's something that's questionable on your credit report. But yeah, it's like you don't want to be tied to Prime with the Success Leasing. Pedigree Truck, you're not getting a brand new truck. You're getting a used truck. But it's like the used truck, it still has the warranty on it. That's like, why would you park right there? Bro, I swear, drivers do not have no sense sometimes. They park in the worst spots. This guy literally parked like where the fuel trucks park. Where the fuel trucks, I'm at a Love's, so they park where the fuel truck normally parks to fill the tanks up. This dude decided to park right there. The only reason I park right here is because I know they can't park right there, but this guy decides to park right there. Bro, I swear, I don't like drivers sometimes. But anyways, yeah, that was my dilemma. Used truck, I didn't mind a used truck, because if you've bought a truck from Prime, if you've leased a truck from Prime or got into a company truck, the trucks are pretty clean once you get them. They have a pretty good detail team at Prime. So I wasn't really care about that. It was what I cared more about was the freaking warranty. That's what I cared about. I mean, you running the business, you're gonna care about stuff like that a lot more than all the other crap, because you already know the truck's gonna be clean if you've been at Prime. Trucks are gonna be clean. I mean, you get new tires on the trucks. They already made that clear. APU, everything's gonna be serviced. APU, I wasn't really concerned about that. I knew it was gonna be working. I made sure it was working. I mean, you make sure all this stuff is good before you actually take delivery of the truck. You can finance the truck and do all that, but before you actually take delivery of the truck, they make you they make you do an inspection on the truck before you can actually pick. Well, let me remember. You do an inspection on the truck regardless. It's your truck, but you still got to do an inspection on the truck so they can fix anything that was wrong on the truck before you actually take the truck off the property. Or I guess I don't know, because I think I did that inspection pretty quick. I did an inspection pretty quick when I was actually picking up the truck. So yeah, and I brought my truck sight unseen. Do I recommend that? Maybe not. I mean, I was fine with it, because I know Prime, the fleet trucks, I know they're pretty good condition. All trucks are gonna have issues with them. That's why I cared about the warranty, because the warranty is gonna try and follow that. And I have issues with my truck, but it's like it's either or. With success, if you get a truck through Success Lease and if you get a truck through Success Lease and you get a new truck, well, really any truck, you don't earn any type of what am I trying to say? It doesn't go on your business credit. It doesn't go on your personal credit. So all those payments aren't recorded on any of that. Which, if it was, man, that'd be great. I ain't gonna lie to you, that would be great, because I have had 4 different lease trucks, 4 different ones. If all those payments were recorded on my lease, on my credit report, bro, my credit score, my business credit, I ain't gonna say my personal, my business credit would be freaking to the moon. I'd be able to apply for anything, and it's already approved before the day over with. But if that was the case, that'd be great. But it wasn't the case. So, I mean, that was a deciding factor with me, if I should freaking get a truck from Pedigree, or if I should go the success leasing route and put a down payment down on a brand new truck. With Pedigree, I put down more of a down payment than if I would have did through Prime. But also, I wasn't trying to be attached to Prime in that way, because if I wanted to take the truck from Prime, I would have had to get third party financing, which I was going to go ahead and do the process now, so I won't have to do it later. What about to say, man? Hey, folks be doing stuff, man. It just, I lose my train of thought. But anyways, yeah, I was going to do the financial process now, so if I wanted to leave Prime in the future, I wouldn't have to do it later. So that's basically why I did the finance. I did the finance part, plus the warranty, plus the payment. The payment was going to be drastically lower than the lease payment. The market right now is freaking horrible. Prime is losing contracts. They don't have that much freight. It's too many drivers, not enough freight at Prime right now. So the best option for me, if I wanted to get a truck, was to do Pedigree. I'm not saying the Pedigree is for everybody. If you don't have the down payment, it probably won't be a better option. But if you don't have, but I wouldn't go lease purchase either though. I would actually wait if I was in that predicament. If I didn't have the down payment and I couldn't, if I didn't have the down payment for the Pedigree truck, I would just wait, bro. I didn't want to be tied to Prime for no freaking 3 years. Because I mean, basically gonna be tied to Prime for 3 years unless you get third party financing from somewhere, a bank financing or something like that, equipment financing. You're gonna be tied to Prime for those 3 years that you lease purchase that truck. So, and I didn't want that. I wanted to actually be able to take my truck anywhere. If I wanted to just hand Prime back their plates and their Qualcomm and all that crap, and just be going to another company, I wanted to have that option. I wanted to be easier to depart if I needed to do that, than having to go through the freaking lease purchase thing or whole ordeal, turning back in the truck. Trying to find third party financing. Nah, I wanted to be pretty quick and swift. But anyways, yeah, I mean, lease purchase, Pedigree. Like, it's like, what you want to do. I recommend you wait till freaking your credit is probably in the best shape. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can get it down with bad credit, but I would try to at least, if you know you're soon to have a better credit score, like the next 2 months or something like that, I would just wait. That's just me though. You don't have to, but I would wait, because you want the best approval odds. That's also why I went through Pedigree. I know if I would have went through Pedigree, I would have had a better approval odd than if I would have went through my credit union that I actually use now. I didn't want to chance it, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because my credit union that I have now is Navy Federal, and I applied recently for a home loan. They denied that home loan. Crazy. Then, after that, they had the freaking case with denying minorities home loans and stuff like that. That's crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's like, bro, I had a great credit score back then. I still have a great credit score, but had a great credit score when I did it. It wasn't an 800 or nothing. It was in the 700s, but the low 700s. But I had a great credit score. They did not me that home loan. I applied for a credit card, approved it. I got a high limit credit card with Navy Federal. It's like, how the heck y'all approve that, but y'all don't freaking approve the home loan? I got money in the bank. No idea why. But I'm thinking it's something to do with the minorities. They're not approving the minorities of, the little case that was going on. I don't know the full exact case. I'm not going to speak on that. But anyways, yeah, I wanted the better approval odds. So I wanted to go through Pedigree because they would have gave me the better approval odds. They consider the banks that Pedigree use. They consider all the years that you lease with Prime. They consider all those payments. So if you've been leasing with Prime for freaking 5-6 years, they're considering those payments to Prime as all on-time payments. So you might not have owned a truck, but you have on-time payments for the last 4 or 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, however long you've been with Prime Leasing. They take all that into account. They take your relationship with Prime. How long have you been at Prime? They take that into account. The finance companies. So it was a better shot going with Pedigree than any other bank, in my opinion. You can go to another bank, but they're not going to consider all that stuff, bro. They're not going to consider all that stuff. Plus, I wanted to stay in Prime Network anyway, because I was having last year when I was leasing, man, I was making bank. Like I said, I made 300,000 last year. I made 300,000 last year. So I wanted to stay with Prime. This year, it started off to a horrible start. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Man, I thought I was gonna be making bank this year. That's the reason I bought the truck, bro, because I was making so much money last year. That's the reason I bought this truck. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I was like, man. Then when freaking January hit, I was like, oh crap. I was like, what the hell did I just do, man? I was like, what the hell did I just do? Bro, January went to crap. The truck broke down. Well, it didn't break down, but I had three different repairs. The first two was cool. I mean, that was just basic stuff, but the third one was the freaking cam. I knew the Packard MX-13. I knew they had the cam issues. I already knew what. It's just the EPA 17s. All the other EPAs, they're fine with those. The new MX-13s, they have issues with the mirror injectors and stuff like that. So those don't have the cam issues. They have injector issues. Totally different. But totally not as a bad process than the cam issue, because the cam issue, you got to pull the whole engine out. You don't have to do that for the injectors. But anyways, nonetheless, yeah, it's crazy. It went to crap quick. My truck was down 3.5 weeks. I was in a loaner truck, basically. A loaner truck for 3.5 weeks, bro. It was crazy. And I was had to fight Peterbilt, not physically, but like I had to freaking talk to them folks because they was trying to they weren't working on my truck, bro. They was just holding my truck. They kept giving me the runaround, and I don't like that. I talk to anybody. I talk to everybody the same, bro. I'm not gonna take crap from nobody, but I talk to everybody the same. It literally took me because I was getting ready to talk to their freaking manager. I had left a review on their freaking Google thing. Then they jumped on my truck like that. I was getting ready to talk to our freaking Peterbilt manager, somebody, because they was gonna freaking have some explaining to do for real. Why my truck has not been brought into the shop. They didn't have a diagnosis for me at all for 3.5 weeks. Once I dropped their review, they started working on my truck. I didn't get a diagnosis or anything still. I still didn't know what the hell was going on. But that's when they started working on my truck. But anyways, yeah, I'm getting way off topic. But basically, if you want, it's between those two, man. Success leasing, or you want to go to Pedigree route. Like I said, you go Pedigree route, make sure your credit is okay. Make sure it's okay. So you can get the better finance options. You're gonna put down 20 to 30%. If you put down less, I'd be surprised. I'm not even gonna lie. You might put down less. I'm not even gonna say 20 to 30%, but expect 20 to 30%. So you might put down less, but expect 20 to 30% on a first truck because you've never bought a truck before. So expect 20 to 30%. You might put down less. If your credit score is freaking 850, something like that, you could put down less. I'm not saying you can't. I just saying to expect to put down 20 to 30%. Because that's typically what they what you have to put down on equipment loan when it's dealing with a semi truck. And also that's what Pedigree told me. My salesman at Pedigree told me. But yeah, you gotta put down 20 to 30%. Make sure your credit's okay. Me personally, I wouldn't apply with like horrible credit. Like if it's high 600 or something like that, okay, cool. High 600s, like 680 or something like that. I apply around. I would apply around that, but you gotta keep in mind your interest rate is gonna be pretty high. Um, I think he said the interest rates they range from like right now. I think they range from like I think he said I think man, it's been a while since I financed, so I think he said the average right now is like I don't want to misquote him, but I think he said like 12 to like 25% or something like that. I think he said 12 to 25. I think it might be 10 to 25, but it was definitely 10 or 12 to 25 or something like that. But anyways, keep that in mind too. That's gonna be your interest rate. It's not. I knew when I was coming into it, it wasn't gonna be like a car loan where you could put down. I'm not put down, but have an interest rate of like 4% or something like that. I knew it wasn't gonna be nothing low. I already knew it was gonna be high. But yeah, that's gonna be your interest rate. With success leasing, you ain't gonna have no high interest rate like that. They're not even checking your credit. But they can definitely oh yeah. That's why I didn't go with success leasing either. They decided to cancel your contract for any reason they can. Technically they can't, but at the same time it's like, bro, I don't trust companies like that. So they can just end your contract like that. And you don't have a truck now. That's the reason why I didn't want to do a lease purchase also. So you didn't spend all that money and you don't have a truck now. So that's why I went the route I went to. But anyways, guys, I think I explained it for the most part. If you have any other questions, you can just comment it below and I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. If you want to go through the Pedigree route and get a truck, contact Davie, Davie. He's a salesman at Pedigree. Tell him Juwan sent you. Juwan sent you. I had bought a Peterbilt from him. My truck number is 271946. If you want to tell him that, that'll help me out some. But if you don't tell him that, you forget. It's cool. I'm not tripping about the money at all. The little referral. I don't even know what type of referral bonus they even have right now. To be honest, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I ain't looked at it. I do look at their trucks almost every day to see what trucks they have in case I want to buy another truck. But if you don't see me with another truck no time soon that I'm have a driver put into, it's because I'm not seeing the money in it. The truck will definitely make money, but I can't see me putting another driver in the truck and me being able to pay myself from that truck, because you can put a driver in the truck, but that truck has to make money. It has to pay the driver, but it also has to pay me because I have to freaking maintenance that truck. I have to put money into that truck if something goes wrong with it. I have to do all that. It's added stress. It's not a guarantee, bro. Driver can hit something, bro. You're responsible for all of that, for the deductible and all that crap. It's a whole different animal, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So I've been thinking about getting another truck, but at the same time, it's like I gotta make calculated steps. I don't want to freaking put myself in a predicament where I'm not good. I'm not good and my family's not good. My family come first. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. I said thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm about to say like. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Drop a comment. Turn on post notifications. So you get it the next time I drop a video. I have a couple topics in my notes too that I was thinking about while I was driving. But anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.